We're at 130 Sandy Shores Drive here in Mooresville, Lake Norman. And one of the reasons I wanted to show you this house today was because it's very similar to the house that I purchased a year ago. It's a classic Lake Norman. It's an older home, but it's on the iconic Isle of Pines Road, which is very sought after. We're western exposure behind us, so you're gonna have killer sunsets. But this is an older house. It does need a little bit of love and it needs a little bit of vision. But the price point is, it's right at $159. It's right behind me. You can see like little boats and homes action. We came in the 50-degree weather and 30-mile-an-hour winds, and our pontoons out there slamming up against the dock now. But as you can see, it's, you know, it's an older dock, and then it's got the floating platform out there. You know, it's ready to be used, but it, you know, it is something that probably needs a little bit of work. Let's go inside and check out the rest of the house. I'm gonna take you for a little walk through this house. I think this house is awesome. Like I said, it's on Isle of Pines. It's a great house. It reminds me of a lot of the house that I just remodeled on Isle of Pines. It's an older Lake Norman house, but I just walked in the front door and I just want to give you kind of my honest once over of the house. The first thing that I noticed when I walked in the door was these ceilings. I think this would be really cool. Like, I'm envisioning some sort of like wood beam look. I don't know, it just has a lot of character and a lot of texture. And I think there's a lot of possibilities that you could do with that. Obviously the popcorn ceiling, you know, that's kind of dope. Yeah, first thing I noticed was, you know, big open space, really cool ceilings. And obviously you're looking at, you know, Lake Norman. You've got a big west view. These doors, these are, I don't know, they're around a 6-foot door. You know, you could, depending on what your header and everything looks like, you could probably do a little bit larger door just to get a little bit more light in here. In the kitchen, you know, if it were me, I would probably be reconfiguring the kitchen, you know, and starting over. But if you wanted to do it on the cheap side, you know, you could probably paint the cabinets. If it were me, I would gut it and start over and have, to me, what sells this place is that water view, this lot, this road. That is the money. And then you just build out the house and make it the way that you want it. Stepping into the sunroom, you know, this is really cool. There's a lot of light in here. It's got a deck out here you can step out onto. And again, just enjoying that big, beautiful Lake Norman western exposure. Check out the size of this primary suite. It's arguably half the size of the house. Like, the first thing I noticed when I walked in here was how big it was. But these windows, you know, if it were me, I would probably be seeing how that we could increase them to be a little bit larger, and then maybe even doing like a sliding glass door so you could go out and, you know, step outside your bedroom if you wanted to. But again, I'm kind of approaching this house as sort of like, you're looking at it from more of a remodeling standpoint. It's a great house. Shoot, you could move into it today, could you? Yes, absolutely. But I think whoever buys this house is probably looking at it to do some remodeling. So those are kind of some of the things that I would be doing. Also, like with this bathroom, you know, it's a little dated. You got a big closet, you got the dual vanities, you got this shower and this kind of weird looking jacuzzi tub back here. I mean, it definitely is very dated. If it were me, I would be probably clearing all of this out and then reconfiguring the space. And I think if you did that, you'd have a sick ranch house. Just like they say in MTV Cribs, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Here, take this housewarming present with you, buddy. See ya.